Saturday Showdown. Jomek versus Chabi.
Drafts don't really matter. It will be Scion instead. So there is a possibility. There's okay. So quickly want to highlight here. Yumi and MF used to be an incredibly strong duo because of the poke that Yumi provided. And Dudu, a Poppy would be very much in line with what we'd expect. Malphite would be my other option, not necessarily for the match with the Jax, but just to make the life of Pays a lot harder.
We'll see how it works out as we hop onto the Rifts.
Of actually needing damage if you want to keep threatening Pays and the light. Taking a look at the runes. Oh my god, that is...
Oh boy.
Almost a year.
Yeah, so another team that on paper was going to lose to another team.
And it's going to be looking for a player. Is he in time though?
Oh, the timing of this is perfect as they're going to get on top of Doran. And there's no escape for him. Even with this flash, he just gets absolutely dunked on in the top side of the map. And down he will go once again. That is what Tristana can do. And this is what Pays can do if he gets in range, as Gravitum is in, as he will finally use that route to come on in, and they're just running away. It's not going to be any kills coming in, as one more auto might do it. Bulldog's so incredibly low, and he doesn't have teleport either. So Chovy going to take a very nice trade here at a pretty nice time as well. And they're actually going to try to collapse here, probably because they assume they don't know about Peanut, and I would assume the same. Delight trying to bait them into this one, and it works out, and now the flash on him, but Chovy's taking a lot of damage on the left side. He will go down the first one, but immediately the MF follows, as now they're trying to get on top of June. That should be a free kill here. There's no flash for the Yumi, of course, so down he will go, but Kwangdo Freaks at least did pick up the Ocean Drake. Not half bad of a trade.
Is fast enough, rather. But the one that died was Taeun, and Pays is now getting fed, even though the early game was a bit rough as Peanut.
Uh-oh, Peanut in a lot of trouble here. June trying to get out and block the dash, and it will work out. As June, a very nice play to make that happen, as now on the top side, ultimate popped by Doran, but pretty close to the tower, so they're not really going to be able to force anything here. But yeah, able to at least trade a kill onto Peanut for those plates that were going down. Kwangdo Freaks sticking in this one is now trying to move on to this. Flash on forward and the heal. They're really trying to punish Taeun here as the ultimate comes out and a huge amount of poke damage is already put into this MF.
And Taeun playing with fire here.
Trying to force it. Pays trying to flash away. The shield comes in and he will survive, but he has to cleanse and flash, or ghost and flash rather, just to survive. Taeun and June are winning that bottom lane right now. Yeah, we got a 2v2 here. See that Peanut and Chovy are like, not sure about this one. They try to turn onto Dudu, it looks like, up on the top side. As now, trying to get to work still onto this Rift Herald. A 3-on-3. Dudu trying to make this work as he knocks away the Jax. And Gen G not really going to be able to get in here, as the turn onto Peanut will be strong, and he will bite the dust as well.
And Kwangdong, oh, hold up. Doran?
He has lost his mind. No, he's fine.
He's okay. Right now, Pays getting some plates here. Would help them a lot with that.
Somebody. No. We're getting in on the top lane as Delight is tanking the turret shots, but he knocks away two of the people who are trying to gank him onto the turret. And Dudu will be totally fine, as now ult's going to come in onto Doran, who's just eating everything. Not really able to get out of this one, but Dudu certainly holding his own a little bit better up in the top side, as Tibbers forced. Chovy doesn't seem too bothered, and Pays is getting a bunch of turret plates. Look at the time, it's 13:40.
Oh boy, might be in trouble here.
The light is here, he's got the Q, denies the engaged Dudu, just trying to get away from this one as teleport on in. They're trying to get on top of Youngtae, who is in a lot of trouble. A 3-man counter-strike in the back line is going to turn this one around, and Doran is the one who picks up the shutdown.
We'll be okay with his Bulldog.
Yeah, Bulldog is going to land that stun, but still the hop in was buffered, as now Doran's in the top side, and he is getting revenge. Yet you can see the Jax, he's going to have to teleport in. Will Doran? A lot of posturing around this objective. Let's see where the engages come in once again. The Shivers doesn't really stun anything, as now they're going to try to get on top of Chovy, who will be able to get away, as now Doran getting into that back line, even with a steadfast presence, has a stopwatch, as Emilio Q helps out as well, but Doran is getting low. As Taylor gets flashed on by Paze and will get taken out by his counterpart, AD Carry. And that is going to be the Hextech Drake over to the side of Gen G. Has to stick in the front, has to eat a lot of damage, has to eat that Q. As you can see, Taeyun going to get poked out just a little bit. Youngjae on the flank, looking for the engage, not going to find the angle. And the second that happens and you give the range advantage to Gen G, they're going to be in a great spot. The Cyclone totally misses. Youngjae not able to find his angle due to just being pummeled on the right side, has to flash away. Quantum Freaks, they're going to have to give away this dragon.
And that is going to be the second Drake. No kills. Still building up.
As the knockback actually and the stun on the teleport, no top laners will join this fight, as now you're stuck between a bunch of Gen G members and the wall. It's not going to be a good feel, although that MF ult is getting massive value. Peanut able to flash away. Paze thinking about it as well, gets over the wall. Taeyun has to flash away himself, as Gale Force, pretty good, going to get him in range and get that kill down. Doran not going to give up here either. The flash on in is perfect, as Yuumi, though, is even more perfect. Gonna keep him alive. Here's the Poppy as well, Dudu trying to keep this fight alive. Down will go Paige. Gen G have overextended, and will trade 2 deaths. As now Quantum Freaks on the run, on the chase. With the Q coming in from the Melio, making this fight pretty interesting. As over the wall comes Dudu with the charges. Now Chovy is here. Does he have the damage? I don't think so. Not against the Yuumi, at least. His steadfast presence. Dudu is just on a roll tonight. As down will go the Sejuani, and only Chovy will hold on to the buff.
This is also how you get Melio POGs, when the rest of the team just keeps making decisions.
Yeah, I'm going to vote for Delight, actually. Yeah. Okay, engage here, trying to get on top of Chovy, as Youngjae is chipping away, but he nearly dies. And actually, he does. Down he goes, Bulldog as well, and that should be game.
What?
The range advantage just too much, and no follow-up after the engages is just a bit too much for Kwangdong to handle. Dudu is living for an insane amount of time. Like, come on, just take this guy down.
Oh my God.
Are you
kidding
me? Okay, they finally did it. Oh man, I was getting worried. As down goes the turret, and Gen G now they can't end the game.
Maybe the benefit of the doubt is they're having fun. Not benefit of the doubt is...
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah. That's fun, right? Right?
Well,
we're having fun, Velda. Aren't you seeing it?
At least they're having fun. Haha.
My God. What is
and they're going to get the Hextech Drake as well? No, they're not. It gets stolen. He gets stunned, but he can smite in that. So just going to take that away. Barely got in range. And you've got lots of great peel. You have lots of ways to survive and use your range. And all you got to do is play a straight up fight, right? As now they are trying to do exactly that. Dude, Taeyun is going to go down from miles away. And yeah, I mean, with the Baron buff, the siege should be pretty incredible. They're going to just throw it into Dudu's, tanking up so much of this damage. As now the ult going to come in. Huge crits with the Infernum ult on top of 3 people who are grouped up. And that is enough damage to push forward. Paze has done insane amounts of damage in this game. Going to only boost those numbers now.
And it was Chovy.
Okay, trying to look for this angle. Chovy going to get away, uses the peel ability of his ultimate, and Dudu will not die, but I don't think it matters this time around. As Chovy gonna hop to the right, hop to the left. Dudu still alive, flashing forward as Chovy goes into the GA. As Dudu baits in Peanut. Okay, I mean, he's still staying alive in this game, but Paze will eventually take out one. And Dudu might not be too long for this world either. He is so incredibly tanky, but they finally do get him. Nice catharsis there at the end, but they do pick up the win.
Like twice. Gen G like goes up, and we go down. And then we go up, and then we go down a little bit. Obviously, that one not quite as impactful.
I don't know. You're going to get outranged quite a lot. So Jhin is going to be the option here. And the Jace is going mid to deal with the Annie. What are we blind? Well, it's not blind, actually. What are they picking into Renekton?
I mean, I don't think it's that great of a Kindred
I don't really
angle.
like the Kindred here. I really liked the Scion.
Yeah, you're playing into a lot of range. You're not playing into dive. You're playing into a lot of range.
For the second game
in the LCK.
Here we go. I think they're talking about some reference with the skin.
I know the back.
You know the lore?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I know the back is him streaming, so you can actually see him like at his PC. I know the Deft skin has him falling down a bunch of times as he's like running, trying to like finally catch the world title.
Like, obviously there are PowerPoints within the items and stuff like that, but you're always going to be able to flash Tiver stun someone and probably get value out of it, unless like they have Emilio or a cleanse or whatever. It is super safe in lane.
Withstand the pummeling, but when you look at Bulldog,
there it is, amazing gank setup, and that's first blood over to the side of Peanut. Gives it top of the morning with the Pangu. It's actually picked 15 times and banned 13 times so far. Actually, it might be 16. As here comes Tivers. Immediate pressure in the lane. Bulldog just gonna run away
because he understands.
True. Grenade comes in, and the poke damage is there. I mean, that's always going to be there, but you can see Pays really trying to up the tempo here. Dodge on the Deadly Flourish as June takes a massive chunk.
Right, between Calibrum Q and just the range that you have with Campfire and the light.
Big trade on the top side. Doran looking to take down some shields. Does he have the damage? Q hits him, but Dudu just kind of laughs in Poppy.
Poppy is so deceptively tanky when you get her to low HP. A lot of other champions might have gotten boomed there. There is a mark here as well.
Spotted. That was a lot of damage.
Fights and scaling. Doran?
Doran? Okay, he's trying to get away from this one. He does not have flash.
He's dead.
Here comes Bulldog for the alley-oop. Flash over the wall, and I mean, you should know where he is. Yep, there it is. Nicely set up from Bulldog. And he will pick up the kill. Doran getting a bit too aggressive there. Is now grabbing him. Play down on the bottom side, slowing up Taeyun. Does he have the damage? Does he have the Moonlight Vigil? Yes, he does. The flash away. As Taeyun will survive, just barely. Now trying to get some damage into Peanut. Doesn't want to use that ultimate just yet, but the extended range trying to push away June. As you can see, they're going to group up as 4, as in comes the Maokai. Does not hit the smite on Youngjae, and he is just going to go down for free. Peanut is collecting in the bottom side of the map. Gets his second mark, and the Ocean Drake, the second Drake of the game, with Hextech Soul on the Rift.
Things are feeling good here for Gen G.
Oh, he is so dead. No summoners. Peanut has ult. He can line up the last shot with his stacks, and there it is. Slows him down, has the Emilio nearby, and that is a free kill for Peanut.
Sitting on, but they might be making a play for the mid lane turret here. Doran gonna check it out.
The Omega Zoom out.
I love the Giga Zoom.
Well, that's a lot of damage into Taeyun. He's got to be careful, and down he goes even before the Q can land. The auto from that. So, okay, Bear right on top of the guy who teleports in. Dudu down below half health. He just got here. He just entered the lane.
Voters against Homa might be a little scared. I'm not talking about who Kwangwon voters are. That's not relevant.
In general.
After this one, even more so, as the combo to come out here, beautifully done from Paige. You can't walk up.
He's just screaming that I can get him, I can get him, I can get him.
죽었다. 진짜 sorry. 앞에 로고.
I died, sorry. Aphelios has no ult. And you see Gen G's coming in here, no poke is hit just yet onto Gen G. And they are just waiting for the opportunity to jump on them. Doran going to get a QSS in the front line. I guess a Mikhail's, as either way, he is going to survive. And man, this is just a one-sided fight. Flash away from the chase. Everybody's trying to get out, but we will have Taeyun, who actually just takes him out. Gets that Drake down. And okay, well, Bulldog is sticking around for just a little bit, and maybe just a little bit too long. Chovy gonna flash forward, down he will go, and that will be the kill. Once again, there onto Chovy.
And Kwangdong falling apart. Now, yes, nicely done for Taeyun on the steal, but everything else went about as poorly as it could have. K's getting more fed.
Oh, well, they dodged that one. Yes.
So, why are you being so mean, Valdez?
Oh, it's perfect. We got there in the end. His Maokai ultimate comes out, and Emilio's right there. So, like, anytime anyone looks to be potentially caught out, Delight's like, I have an R button. I will just laugh at you.
They're going to try something Youngjae trying to clear vision, gets found by Doran.
Yeah, no ult for him as Doran's going to be frontlining here. Even Peanuts here as he's trying to get in on the action. Youngjae doesn't have flash.
That's
so
Nash.
That is Nash indeed.
Full health bars, and the rest of the team is like,
oh no.
Spawn there is...
Wait, he cleansed early and he's just gonna die. Oh God, to add insult to injury. UNC Taeun's not really feeling it today, not having a great time. Doran just gonna press all his buttons. He wants to be done with it. And in fact, it looks like he will be at this point. They are just going in between two turrets. The amount of damage is just disgusting from Peanut and Paze. The Paze Nut coming together. And they're just gonna push in, take the inhibitor, maybe even a bit more.
Might be able to end, and I think score after that was in guys, come on. And Gen G, after a back and forth, are going to deliver a much cleaner game. Here's Peanut.
Yeah, Peanut gonna pick up the kill. 6th kill of the game. And Dudu, I thought maybe he was gonna stop this game from ending. I mean, Doran is still really trying to get in there. He nearly has enough damage and he sets up Paze, but the flash comes in and the Nexus will go down before 24 minutes. Gen G, a much cleaner game number 2.
Yeah, well, that's Melio.
Doesn't matter.
The real
June
kicker.
did the most damage.
Yeah, that's.
Oh no.
That's what I was getting at as well.
Yeah.
Gen G, textbook game. Like I don't have anything more to add. Paze and the Light withstood the early pressure. Chovy and Peanut set up some early plays. Peanut played the map well.